Happy birthday, Taurus, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. And I certainly hope that you guys are, in fact, enjoying your birthday period. Okay? Or have something exciting planned at least. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to get you started with your 6 month romance reading. And this reading is mostly suitable for Pisces women and alternate lifestyle Pisces men. Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, that this reading, as well as with any other reading, simply may not and will not resonate with each and every one of you out there. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope it offers you the information that you're seeking. Now, with this reading, what I like to do is to not only share with you what I'm seeing that you might have already experienced, or perhaps you might be presently experiencing, as well as sharing with you your future. I'd also like to give you um, specific information regarding this man or men who I see coming towards you here. And I'm going to share with you various physical attributes as well as share with you possible um, environments in which he might be employed, as well as provide more specifics into his personality. Okay? So, if this reading does resonate with you guys, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? So with that said, I've decided to go in and use my Gilded Reverie Lenormand's deck here, and this is more of an advanced deck, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So let me just go in and just get the cards out so we can just shuffle up and see what the cards have to say in regards to your situation here. So let's go on and shuffle up. Spirit, give me messages regarding who's coming towards Pisces from now until the end of August, okay? And I'm going to start off by just first selecting a few cards from the bottom of the deck just to see what energy or energies pervades your reading here. And then we're going to get into more specifics into exactly what I'm seeing here, okay? Let's see. So, Spirit, what are the pervading energies surrounding both Pisces women and alternate lifestyle Pisces men? Okay, let's go on and just check out a few cards, ladies and gentlemen, as indicated from the bottom of the deck here. Okay, we have, wow, okay, we have the coffin, okay, we have the tower, and don't be alarmed because this is not the same tower as in the tarot, okay? We have the whip, okay? And let's select another card here. We have the fish, all right? So let's go on and just make a few general observations regarding these cards here, okay, before moving forward. All right, so, I'm getting a strong sensation or strong feeling here. I'm seeing um, like confinement or feeling confined. I'm seeing isolation, even possibly, ladies and gentlemen, a jail. And it seems to be connecting with an ex I'm getting here. I'm seeing matters ending for this person in a very negative way. I'm seeing a hospice, a prison, or even a morgue. Okay, these are all possibilities. Okay, a correctional facility. These cards are combining to suggest past hurts. Okay, I'm also seeing financial difficulties arising. A need to kind of borrow from Peter to pay Paul. Okay, And I'm seeing a discussion or an argument about money that's going to come about here. And this man might even, in fact, be a physical therapist or a chiropractor, or even might even be a personal trainer here. Okay. So since we're talking about this man here, we're just looking at the energies that's coming towards you here. And this is the entire time span from now, until the end of August as indicated. Okay. So I'm picking up fire and earth signs, definitely. I'm seeing all of the signs here in this reading. But I'm seeing someone with a very, very destructive behavior. Someone who feels the world is always against him, I'm getting. Someone who feels entitled but doesn't, ladies and gentlemen, offer shit. Okay? I'm also um, feeling a strong indication here of a narcissist, someone who feels overwhelmed by life and its circumstances. It seems connected a lot with an ex. I'm seeing black hair, dark eyes, chiseled type features. Someone that's very miserable, depressed, seems to have a very torrid past. A person who has very low energy. Okay? So keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm going to give you quite a few, uh, quite a lot of different qualities here. So attribute it to your situation here. All right? This person could, in fact, be an undertaker, or might even be a coroner. Or there's something, and might even be an archaeologist. Okay? Or for some of you, this person might have lost his job, or works in a dead end type position, or works in maybe perhaps a basement type setting. Okay. I'm also seeing someone who's very tall, very official, um, air sign, earth sign, condescending, very high self esteem, gray hair, okay, very highly educated and ambitious. But it looks like he's sometimes overbearing. For some of you, he might even be a lawyer, a judge, or works for the government, like maybe the IRS, a tax office, or perhaps even an immigration service. Okay? Even possibly a college or university or technical institute. Or, in fact, I'm kind of also feeling an indication of an airport, or a hospital, or even a bank. Okay? I'm also seeing someone very athletic, water and fire signs, okay? Bodybuilder, someone very seductive, handsome, yet verbally and physically abusive, I'm getting. A very strong, harsh type voice I'm kind of getting. Someone who looks like he's on drugs, and on several other intoxicants or stimulants, okay? He might even stalk you, or he constantly watches your social media. Very argumentative. And in fact, it could be even a prostitute or a troublemaker I'm getting here. Okay, these energies are so strong here. I'm also seeing someone, water, earth signs. Okay, this person might even be an investor. I'm seeing a business type person. He might even have He might even have a fish business or works in that industry. Could be an accountant, an entrepreneur. I'm seeing this person as being very adventurous. He might even work in sales for some of you, or just might be a personal trainer or works at a gym. But he's very confrontational, I'm getting. He has this Mediterranean type look, to include African, Asian, okay? He's a big spender, I'm getting. He loves traveling, and he might even be a consultant, okay? I'm seeing darker skin, ladies and gentlemen, to include olive complexion as well, and tan. He might also do, maybe some type freelance type work, or possibly trade things internationally. Or for some of you, he could even be an independent type contractor. So let's go on and just give you a cohesive story here to let you see what I'm seeing in terms of energy. So for you singles, many of you feel you will never meet that special someone and will remain single for some time. But Pisces, you need to be a bit more open-minded particularly during this time span in question here, because I do feel someone new is coming towards you, and it is highly, I can't stress it enough, highly recommended that your solitude and celibacy end. It's time that you end that, but you still need to be cautious. Okay, for some of you, I see you entering an ill-advised relationship or situationship with someone who really only wants sex and nothing else, or this could be what you want, an open relationship. So, for this reason, then, ladies and gentlemen, if this is what you want, you know, or if this isn't what you want, don't subject yourself to all the conflict and confusion that this situation might bring. And it looks like it stems mostly with someone from your past, maybe that you've detached yourself and they're returning. Okay? You need to embrace newness, I'm getting. Okay? If that's what you really want, if commitment is what you want. And to trust your intuition and be a bit more realistic about your situation. But I'm also seeing too that seems to be coming towards you not only financial difficulties arising from a connection if you return or get back with this person from your past. I'm getting, okay. I'm seeing. I also see a lot of tensions, pointing the fingers, bickering, arguments, and then hot sex. It seems like this is a ongoing type situation that you keep having with this person here. Okay. Now, I'm going to give the remaining of you a more consolidated story here so that you can understand better too. I feel that, you know, let me just finish up for you singles. I just feel that this might be a recurring situation for some of you, like an on again, off again type situation, as I said, where you really fight and then you have good sex later, okay? And some of you might even need to establish, I'm getting, more appropriate boundaries. It seems like you have the upper hand in your situation and might not realize your worth. And that's key. And then we have the fish card here that ends here in terms of your overarching energy. This shows that the man with whom you connect seems to want a more open type situation here. And it looks like, once again, it's someone from your past. I'm getting. He wants a more uninhibited type relationship. Just as you see the fish here, they like the free flow, right? So this man likes to do the same thing. Perhaps he wants a relationship with benefits or vice versa. But you have to ask yourself, benefits mostly for whom? Okay? So keep it real and use your head here. And I'm feeling that others of you, I feel an ex will in fact return, or you're going to have a painful separation or divorce from someone who either already is in jail or they may go to jail, okay, during this time span in question. And I feel that although that many of you might want to establish something serious with this person, or it could be vice versa, you must understand your situation better, and it's time that you remove delusions that might be impeding success. Okay, so let's go on and just pull a few cards that represent your past or things that might be presently happening here for many of you. Okay, so we have the child. Okay, we have, ladies and gentlemen, the anchor. Okay, we have the well. And usually in most Lenormand's deck, you wouldn't ordinarily see a card 41 because it's usually only 36. Again, I'm using a more advanced deck, so that's why you're seeing this here. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, if this reading is resonating, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others who you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button. Okay? And now we have another of those cards. We have the dice. Okay? Let's select two more cards. We have the sit. This is a gardener's or farmer's tool, ladies and gentlemen. And here we have the significator, which is the man that we're um, kind of having this about whom we are having this discussion. All right, so let's go on and look at these cards, and I'm gonna make a few general observations here. It looks like that I'm seeing someone. Perhaps this man may have received a new job, or he works with kids, or you might work with kids. I'm seeing something that may have occurred in the past. This man appears to be in a lot of pain or in danger. He's very angry, I'm getting. Okay. And I'm seeing, again, we're looking at your past or things that might be happening right now. Okay. I see that he's very sharp tongue and very hurtful. Okay. And I'm getting a strong indication that, again, we're looking at your past or perhaps what might be happening right now. I'm picking up strong air and earth energy in your past. Okay. I'm seeing a younger person, someone who's very naive, young or just young looking, short, very irresponsible. I'm seeing a shorter man too, very shy. Um, he might even works a part-time job, or as I said, works with kids here. I'm also seeing someone with very, very dark features. Okay, very confident, self-reliant, very supportive, and stubborn. Okay, a little heavier set. I'm getting. He might even works around the harbor area, marina, dock, or around a cruise or on a cruise ship, perhaps. And then I'm seeing an individual who has tattoos, scars, very a slim person, very analytical. For some of you, he might even be a bit disfigured or amputated. He might even be a barber or a hairstylist, even a farmer. And this man may have recently lost his job, or he may have resigned his position. So, what is, ladies and gentlemen, the story that seems to be coming from these cards, then, you may ask? So, for your singles out there, I feel many of you started a new relationship with someone you felt provided a sense of belonging, security, but things took a turn for the worse. Others of you, I feel many of you made the decision to either start over with someone you what you knew, or you entered a new relationship, perhaps with complete abandon. A relationship that you thought would provide you security as well as comfort, I'm getting. But things took a turn for the worse, right? And you severed ties with this person that I'm getting. Okay? And it seems that many of you realized you needed to be more assertive in your approach moving forward. Okay? So let's go on and select some cards to represent your future just to see what that entails. Okay? And hopefully these cards are a bit more positive. Okay. So we have the stars. All right. And again, this reading is valid into the end of August, Pisces. So keep that in mind. We have the dog. Okay. So it looks like you guys may even have several X's, I'm getting. You also have the horseman or the rider, depending on which deck you're using. And then we have one of those um, new cards or added cards here. We have the compass. And last but not least, we have, wow, a very vibrant ending here. We have the sun. Wow, okay. So I'm going to go on and I'm going to get back to those more advanced cards here. But right now, we're just going to focus on these, and I'm going to kind of help you understand why they have appeared. Okay. So particularly with this card here, it's certainly telling you that you are certainly meant to go in a different direction here and to really just trust your intuitive faculties. Okay. I'm seeing a man that's coming up in your future. He seems to be well known. For some of you, he might even, in fact, be famous. Okay. He's spiritually inclined. I'm seeing an artist for some of you. Okay. Again, it might even be an ex or or an ex perhaps, or a friend that you knew, and perhaps you may have liked each other, but due to circumstances you couldn't really solidify the type of relationship that you wanted. Okay. I'm also feeling someone that you feel is your soulmate. A lot of romantic opportunities that are going to come towards you guys. Again, I'm seeing a therapist. And I'm also seeing news. You're going to be receiving a letter or a text or a phone call. Again, it looks like for somebody from your past or an ex, as well as someone new. Okay, I'm also seeing a friendly romantic visit. This male looks like he's very athletic, I'm getting. I'm picking up strong air and water signs that's coming towards you guys in your future. I'm seeing someone with very nice eyes, even perhaps a birthmark here. Well known, as I said, and very, very inspirational to others. But at times he is a perfectionist, all right? I'm seeing someone who works at night, perhaps maybe does some IT type work or might even be an engineer or a web developer, okay? Someone very faithful, trusting. Could even be a police for some of you, a nurse or a doctor or a counselor, okay? Or perhaps even a stalker, an enemy who might into a friend. I'm seeing someone that's very lean, very exciting, outgoing, very outgoing personality. He looks a bit preppy, perhaps Banana Republic look. I'm getting very confident. He might even work in like a delivery type business or a postal type service or just an agent of some sort. Seeing someone very protective, very handsome, fair skin, and this person looks like he's overbearing at times, but he has a cheerful personality. I'm seeing someone working in a very, very high position and could even be a president. Okay, so you see, as all of these cards here tend to, they are very positive here. It gives a strong message here that your past, ladies and gentlemen, does not or should not determine your future here. So let's go on and just give you more of a consolidated story here. And just as I've done with the other signs, I'm also going to select letters to kind of help you identify because it's always people around us that we really can't trust, you know? Even though we may be with them, we still got to be a bit cautious. So I'm going to select 20 letters to help you identify that as well here. So just to give you a future story here, and then I'm going to go back to those other cards to let you know what they actually mean here. So I'm seeing that for you singles, many opportunities will definitely come your way, but you're going to need to keep an open mind. I see you meeting a trustworthy person. It could be someone from your past. So get ready for an adventurous experience. Others of you, harmony is going to be restored. I see you falling in love or meeting someone new and or reconnecting with someone from your past. So embrace newness and success. Okay? And then just to go back here, you have this compass here. This card is telling you that because it's showing here in your future that you are meant to go in this direction. And again, you need to continue to trust your intuitive faculties, where destiny appears to be leading you in terms of situations here because it's better to embrace change here. And then you have the card 41 here, which is the well. Okay, this is all about whooshing or whooshes and healing. So either you or this man may have hit rock bottom, which I feel is more so this man here. And it's telling you that you guys could have the romantic situation that you desire, but more effort is going to be required. And as you see that, your future is bringing about what you really want in terms of what you've wished. Okay? But further probing is required, which means that you're going to have to be cautious and be careful of your wish because you just might get what you want. Okay? And then you have another remarkable card here. And I'm just dropping all the cards on the floor here. You have the dice. Okay, let me get that card out for you. And of course, with the dice here, this card is all about risk taking. Okay? So some of you are draining all your resources if you continue to stay in a direction that has not done anything but cause you pain. Okay? So you need to take a risk. Take a leap of faith and embrace new opportunities. But again, what did I say? Be very cautious. due to the presence of, guess what? Of the sit card. Because sit card is always a severing or a cutting off of something here. Cutting off of something that isn't working. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go on and get out of my bag here and just select you 20 letters to help you identify the person around whom or people you better that you may consider being vigilant, okay, or cautious, around whom you should be vigilant around. Okay. So let's see. All right, let's see what we have here. We have an F. We have a T, a U. We have an A, an R, an H, an M, D, an I, S, another I, O, D, G, L. We have a V, an E. Let me count them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Spirit, give us 3 more letters to help Pisces identify this man around whom they might want to be a bit more vigilant. We have another O, an E, and last but not least, we have an O. All right, so I'm going to call these back to just make sure that each and every one of you has these, okay? Now, again, it could spell a nickname or a name to kind of help you identify. And if your name appears here, Pisces, it means that you're being your own worst enemy. It means that you know what's afloat and you're just still keeping yourself in a situation that's not working for you. We have 3 O's, okay? There are 2 E's, 1 T, H, R, A. There are 2 D's, 2 I's, V, G, M, L, F, U, and last but not least, there's an S. Okay? So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get out another deck here just to give you a few more messages or of a few things that you might want to Pisces consider surrendering or perhaps transforming as you move forward during these months in question here. Things that you might want to release, okay, to make your situation a bit better, okay? So we're going to go on and select 5 messages here. Spirit, give me 5 messages for Pisces. 5 messages that they may consider surrendering or during this time period in question. Okay, let's see. Wow, as I've indicated to you, it's time that you surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't really serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured, Pisces, by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Next message, it's time that you surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and allow that service to come from your heart. Understand that a big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Next message. It's time that you surrender denial. As I've indicated to you, some of you have been in delusion or delusional about your situation. Accept people and situations exactly as they are, without denying the difficulties associated with doing so. Then you can see things clearly and really make the best decision. Surrender to wonder and awe. As you saw here at the conclusion of your reading, it seems that your relationship is going to take a dramatic twist or your romantic situation here. It's time that you open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. Understand that this attitude will certainly keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. And last message with these cards, just simply surrender the drama, okay? No matter how emotionally charged the situation, it's time that you remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will certainly help resolve the issues a bit more quickly. Okay? So, in conclusion today, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to just leave you with a few messages here just to help you learn how to be a bit more loving or to just bring more kindness to your situation here. And with that said, I'm going to be using another oracle deck here. Okay? And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, if this reading is resonating or you just simply like it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button. So, Spirit, give me a few more closing messages here to share with Pisces in regards to their situation.